Hi, and welcome back. We are still playing the game Ancient Cities, and in the last episode, we did a big move. The move was not caused by, or the migration was not caused by anything other than my wish to move the entire settlement over to a new place. Partly because I wanted to see if that opened up more options for us because we were kind of in a place where we had done most of the things that we could do with the knowledge we had and the culture we had. So I wanted to move them and see if we could start with the farming and the herding of animals. And guess what? That worked. And also we got the ability to build storehouses. So I guess part of this game is actually moving when you kind of feel like you need new knowledge or new input, not just moving when the water rises or a place you live in can't be lived in anymore. So it was kind of fun in the last episode to see that we opened up a lot of new stuff. I haven't been able to look into much of that because I still haven't been able to find out how do I get the animals? Do I just go out and look for them and pet them and try to not pet them but try to domesticate them, or do they come to us just suddenly? How is this made? Maybe if we have a group of immigrants, they will come with the animals as they had animals in their uh, lost tribe or something like that. But yeah, I have placed down a feeding a place for the animals just to see if we can attract some animals that we can try and pet. I know it sounds stupid, but maybe some games do have that option that you have to domesticate the animals. I don't remember which game it is, but there is a game that where you have to pet them, and then suddenly you have a cow for your village. So yeah, that's why I'm trying to do this. And yeah, you can laugh, and it's quite funny. I think that this is the way I'm trying to get animals into my group. But it would be really nice if we could have animals soon, and we will get into the more into the farming in this episode also, if we're able to, because right now there is a lot of stuff happening, and I need to make sure that we do not starve to death. That is quite important, I would say. Do not starve to death. And I will also have to try and navigate this new place we're living in. We have built up a lot of houses or a lot of sleeping places for them, and we do have some food. But we're going into winter now, so kind of important that we do not end up being behind on the gathering of stuff. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens in this episode. This is again, it's a quite long episode since it's ancient cities. I love the game. It's a really relaxing game to play, but it kind of is slow in the progress. If you haven't watched this before or watched ancient cities or played it, you this is a game that it's a great game. It's really slow in the progress, and oh look, what that is. Well, should we try? Can we do anything with this? Let's see. A sign. Can I just? No, it's not a domestic animal. Well, how do I domesticate it? Because that isn't that the bull or the cows. I want that. I want the milk, and I want, yeah. So my thought was that if the animals come, or the wild animals come over to us, we can just sign the animal to the herders, and they do the job of domesticating it. So So I guess that is not uh, uh, an animal that we can domesticate, but maybe the goat, maybe the pigs, something. Yeah, now I remember which game it is. It's Dawn of Man that has the option to domesticate animals because you go out hunting for the goats and the yeah. So that is why I'm thinking that this game might have the same built up or the same build up of how to get the animals into camp. So yeah. But yeah, again, the game, it's slow, but it's lovely. It's a lot of nighttime. I'm playing on a high speed because if I weren't playing on a high speed, we would just sit for hours and hours just doing the same thing, building up the small things. So yeah, a lot of darkness also in these videos. We can now create stone sickle. Well, that's good because we're into farming. I'll take a look at the groups and see. Well, we're making the stone sickle. Well, good, and that will be great when we need to do some more gathering or cropping. It's the cropping. Yeah, it's the cropping. So yeah, but now it's nighttime and it gets really dark, and I haven't gotten around to placing down a lot of those torches yet, so it's really dark during nighttime. But I'm just hanging out by the feeder, and the reason is, oh look, there's animal. Pause it. Well, let's take a look. You're a owl. Oh, I can't domesticate you, but you're eating my food. Go away. Imagine having that animal in the settlement. And then I think that maybe that animal could be used for carrying stuff when we do migrate again. Oh, the thoughts of how this game might be. Because as I have said earlier, well, that animal hung around for quite a while, and you're upset. Feeling bad, I like food. Will you starve again? Please do not starve. Do I need more houses for them to sleep? I don't know because I had a person dying off because he couldn't find food or there was food. I don't know. Is there, are they sick or are they sick or what's going on? I'll place down more of those big straw huts just to have more places for people to sleep, and maybe I should have more of those, the fireplaces, so that they can cook their food, and maybe also I should store food in different places because there might be a queue building up. Well, I'll have to get into that when I'm finished scouting for the animals. And yeah, the bull, you can go. I don't need you. But I'm kind of interested. Does the goats and does the pigs, wild boars, come and visit us? And if they do, can we domesticate them? Is that an option? Because I haven't read anything about this game before and not seen a lot of YouTube either. And I played the tutorial, but that one was kind of just to get the basics of how to navigate the game. So it's kind of exciting also. So this episode will be a lot of scouting by the hay feeder, just to see if we can have animals into the settlement, or maybe there's another way to get the animals into our settlement. But yeah, and you can also, if you know how I get animals into the settlement, please let me know in the comments because it might get boring playing the game, just hanging around by the hay feeder watching it for animals. And I kind of tend hanging around around it at night because then I have seen that most animals come to the hay feeder during nighttime. So that's why I'm spending my nights scouting out the hay feeder to see is there an animal. Yeah, so spent quite the time doing this actually. People aren't happy. The guy behind there wasn't that happy. So maybe if we get the straw huts up and the new fireplace, they will be more happy. And Nilda has given birth. Well, more unhappy people. I don't know what's really making them unhappy, or I could see that it was kind of the food. But I kind of feel like we have a variety and a good supply of food. We do have a lot of the dried fish, and yeah, so I'm kind of stuck on just having them be unhappy until that's dark and it's raining and where am I? Oh, yeah, I am. I decided to just go outside and try to look for animals and see if I could domesticate them in that way. And then nighttime came and I was confused and I had to run back to camp. Oh, animal by a wild horse. Oh, you can't domesticate horses, but that would be really, really awesome if you could domesticate a horse. But I guess you can't do it. Hello? Is there? Can I? Can I get you, please? Hello? A wild horse is not a domestic animal. Well, yeah, kind of is in the name that a wild horse isn't a domestic animal. But could I domesticate you? Is that a thing? Can you answer me, horsey? Or do I just have to wait? Do I have to be patient again? Sanura is an adult now, and we're building up two big straw huts, and we have the fireplace and a bench and a horse. Well, we don't have the horse, but we kind of have the horse outside of our settlement. Sorry for the massive amount of talking about the animals. We killed the horse. Well, then your meat. Happy hunting. And the straw huts are up. Are we now being more happy? Let's see. What is that? I'll just go out, try to see if we have more of the animals around. Just to see if we can. Okay, nighttime is coming. I won't be able to see anything during nighttime. So let's just jump back into camp and continue watching the hay feeder. Maybe I should pause the game and take a look around the map again to see if I can find the animals. But then again, is it that fun to do that? Well, we'll have to see when daytime comes again. And no grazing. Well, can get mushrooms, can get pulses. Mostly happy tribe. 76% are happy, but what about those who aren't happy? Why aren't you happy? Is it does it have something to do with the religious aspect of the game? Should I place down? I'll place down one of those and one of the other one, a Neolithic and a Mesolithic offering, and not a stone grave, I guess, because that requires stone. And maybe a small temple will be good to place down just to have them give them something in regards of not just working and gathering stuff. This is the spirituality of their lives. Maybe that will affect how happy they are. And let's just yeah. I played some, and I got a migrant group. They had a goat, so now we have gotten ourselves a goat, which is really great. And they also brought the knowledge of how to create mills and mud ovens, and it's just everything is just fantastic because now I don't have to scout the area. I spent hours playing just scouting around for goats. I couldn't find them, and suddenly this group of migrants came, and I had to start recording again. And look, we have our first animal. Do we have a group of herders? There's nobody working, but we will have to assign the. Let's up the priority. Oh, not down, up the priority, and let's assign the. Let's pause. Let's assign the goat to the herders. Where is the goat? How can I? How am I to find the goat in this? Ah, do I have to hang out again by the. That's not a goat. And let's try and find the goat because I think that for the herders to herd the goat, it needs to be assigned to them. So where are you? I'll have to look around a bit for the goat. I haven't. I just see that in the content we do have a goat. And where is the goat? Is it down by the river? Is it? No, I jumped ahead again. I had to find it. It was by the hay feeder, of course. So let's assign you to the. Yes, assign to the herding group. And let's assign the hay feeder and the feeder to the herding group. It's a this goat is living its best life as it's the only goat. Maybe how do I get more goats? That's my next question. And is it pregnant? Can we have milk? What do you need? And welcome. You're a nice goat, but I have lots of questions. Yeah, it has milk. That's good. We'll be milking you. And it's a female. And maybe it's pregnant? I guess it's not, but hopefully, maybe it is. Because then we can have more goats. And do we kill off goats too? Yeah, a lot of questions regarding this. But yeah, played some off camera again, just to get some advancement in the game. Placing down a fence around the area, I guess that is kind of important now that we have the goat. One goat. I'm happy with the goat. And yeah, placing down a fence, but I keep running out of what's it called? Sticks. I keep running out of sticks, so I can't make my big fence. But yeah, I want, as I have found out now, or I think that I have found out, that the animals we get them through migration. I want to fence off the area because then I don't need the horses and the other animals to go around eating up the food for my animals. So I'll just close the area off. And hopefully we won't be bothered by the other animals for a while. And yeah, it's just taking a lot of time to build that one. But we got a visit, or we got a migrant group again, and those had a pig. So now we do both have a pig and a goat. It's just amazing. And I was kind of not wanting to take in the last one because I do not have any. I don't know how much a pig would eat. I play some ostrich, and in ostrich the pigs just they eat a lot. So is this pig going to eat up everything that we have? But yeah, I decided that I wanted a pig. I want the bacon, but I don't think we can make bacon out of this pig. It has a lot of fitness. Well, that's good. It's a fit pig. But yeah, we now have animals. We do have almost a complete fence around our area. I'm making the mill and I'm making the mud ovens, and I have placed down more houses because we are growing quite fast. And I have also placed down the farms where the pulses and the beets are being grown. So kind of reaching the point where we're not really successful, but I have placed down what is new. So I'll have to look into the farming as we are not producing a lot of grain right now. But eventually, oh, our first mill is complete. Yeah, it's over there, I guess. So we need to. Do we need to set you to do that? How do I? Who is going to make the grain? Is it here or the flour in the flour mill? Do I need to assign somebody to do that? Farming group, maybe. Maybe that one. I don't know. Mm, not sure. Maybe I should just leave it. No, I'll make a farming group and I'll assign the milling stone to them maybe. I don't know. Let's just keep our eyes open and look at this guy. Well, it is something. Didn't look like he was milling it, but yeah. Yeah, but honestly, I think I will have to move again. I don't know where we'll end up then, but it's kind of a shame also because we have gotten so far with this settlement, and it's a nice one. But I think that I want to eventually look at other settlements, maybe. But not right now. We'll have to see if there is more stuff that we can unlock in this area. But yeah, let's just see. We have the pig. I have tried just. There the pig is. I have assigned that one to the herders group. Maybe we should have more herders, but I feel like 4. Or right now there's 2, I think. But do they need that much attention? Oh, it's a nice pig. And it's healthy, it's well fed, it doesn't eat that much, it seems. And the herders, maybe I should have a group herding the goats and another one herding the pigs. Right now, I feel like 2 people herding those 2 animals should be enough. Um, and I kind of don't see what the pigs will do except producing babies and giving us meat. So, because there's no pig milk. Uh, yeah, but I'm happy that we have the pig. And play some off camera again, just to have the game advance, or not advance, but go forward for not being stuck at the slow progress. And look at that person. What are you doing? Are you just standing there not eating? Because it's morning, you're about to go out into the world and you're eating. Oh, and now you're not eating. Look at all the people and the horse in the river. Hello. You're just wandering. Well, and we are off to work. Bye. Have a nice day. Looks cold. We're in winter now. And there's our goat. Needs to be milked. I see that with the sign above. And yeah, somebody's coming to milk them. And right now we are a total of 91 people in the settlement, which is kind of crazy. It's a lot of people. And looks like they're having sore bodies. Oh, it's the old people. They don't have anything to do. I wish that I could say that because at one point all the people gets too old to work and then they will just hang around. Like here you see there's also a kid. So I'll try and make this area nicer for them because there's just a few people around the entire settlement, which either is too old or is too young to be working. And I kind of don't want them to spend their entire life working. And yeah, with the policies and stuff, I want up the age and lower the age for when you start working because it kind of seems unfair that you should just be working all the time. But yeah, trying to make it more of a what should I call it? More of a place where people also can hang out. Because it kind of seems like when I placed down more of the fireplaces, people weren't starving to death that much. So maybe that was the problem, that there wasn't enough places to make and eat food. And hello, little piggy. Hello. What's your name? Is it just pig? It's just walking around. And those are also walking around working. And over there is the goat. Hello, goatie. Hello. Oh, it ran away. Well, yeah. Sticks, that is my problem right now. I'm building the largest fence ever, and right now we do not have enough sticks, and that causes us also to not have fine sticks, and it also causes us not to have the wooden spears. And yeah, we're kind of in a situation where I will have to look into the groups again and set a few of them to just prioritize gathering stakes and go. Our first mud oven is completed. Yeah, I'll get back to the groups later. Let's take a look at the mud oven. And what do we produce here? It's bread from flour, and we have the mill which is making flour. We're kind of running low on wheat crops or the seeds to plant. but this one is used to cook tasty food. Well, it's bread. Bread is tasty. I'll go downstairs later and make bread for my kids. They love home baked bread right now. So yeah, and we have that one. Should I place down more of the... Oh, look, it's the kid. Well, let's see. Wheat grain. Mm, and flour. 8 flour and wheat grain. No, the kid went away. Is this is used to grain food, and yeah, I want you to grain that, or mill that, or what? Grind and Norwegian. Again, I'm Norwegian. This is not my first language. Norwegian is, so I would say something else. And we're building a big religious old... No, it's a temple. Wait, the groups. I was talking about the groups before I got distracted with the oven. I need to look into those just to make sure that we do not run out of stuff. And yeah, I'm building a fence to keep the wild animals away. It just takes a lot of time to build it. Yeah, but groups, again, groups. Let's talk about them and see how long I can maintain my focus on the groups. I need to make more groups just because have, I need to make sure that somebody's constantly picking sticks and somebody is constantly making fine sticks and somebody is all the time making wooden spears. So now it's said. I'll probably say it again, but yeah, that will be something I will have to look into too, because the way I have sorted my groups now is kind of working out really great. It's a great way to maintain control over what's harvested and made, and yeah, everything in the game without having to micromanage them all the time. But you can see right now I have set the entire community to go gather sticks and do some crafting because I was kind of also running not low but lower on straw, which is used for the animals, and I have animals. So yeah, I wanted them to go out to do some cropping and some chopping and some gathering actually. And I had to drink something. I was thirsty. I spent the morning running outside, which was kind of great, in the rain, trying to take care of my body and mind right now. I just became unemployed, have some time to find myself a new job, but thought I would spend some time trying to make my my body feel better. And playing games, well, it makes me feel better, but it doesn't make my body any healthier. So started running. Just saying because I'm proud that I have started running. But let's see. We'll need to have more. Well, we do not really need more of the straws, but hey, why not have more straws? We have 2,418, 16, 18, and but yeah, we don't do not fill the other feeder that often, so I guess it's the straw that is eaten by the animals we have. Maybe they should have some flaxseed, but I don't want to give them that because I want to keep it for myself, for the fields. And I'm noticing that I'm getting kind of tired right now, so I think that I will soon end this episode. It has been a long one, it has been a good one. We do have a pig and we do have a goat, and I'm no longer scouting the area around the feeders to see if we can have animals because, yeah, we figured it out. The animals, well, they come to us when we have. When people migrate to us. That is good because then we don't have to go out hunting for them. But me thinking about Dawn of Man kind of made me want to go into that one, and I've also seen that. Yeah, played some off camera. Oh, did you see the star? It's not a satellite. It was a falling star, shooting star. Well, how fancy! I like that. And well, somebody became an adult, and we're kind of making a lot of bread from the wheat and the flour that we're making. And we do have some sticks now. I changed up the groups. We now have rope, cutting tools, stickmen, spears, hunting and fishing. They produce the weapons for hunting and fishing. And I also changed some of the gatherer groups. I changed the names also so that we know what they are looking for. So now we actually do have both the spears and the fine sticks. And we do have a lot of sticks. 566 sticks is good. And I find it funny that I named them stickmen. So if you do not find it funny, that's okay. I kind of find it funny. But yeah, I was talking about ending this episode, and as I said, I will have to think about whether or not I should move our tribe again to see if something new and exciting happens to us when we move. Or if we should just stay here, try and make our settlement stable, and see if we can have more animals before we travel. But I kind of, and migrating right now would say that we have to migrate during spring and summer and autumn and not that far because the animals, they will need the straw. And yeah, there are a lot of things to think about now. Maybe the next episode will be me figuring out I want to move, or maybe not. But I would like to say thank you so much for watching. Look at that person grinding along. Well, yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Please do subscribe to my channel if you want more of this or other games you want me to play. And do press the like button. Do please comment below if you do have anything to comment on. And I would like to say thank you for watching. Have a nice day. I'll see you again. Bye.